much. It's time to talk about your money, and maybe you're thinking about retiring. How do you handle your finances for the next step in life? What are your options? Kimberly Reynolds from the Welch Group joins us to hopefully give us some answers this morning. Good to see you this morning.
Good to see you too.
Absolutely. All right, so let's talk about some of the options right now. And the first one would be, I guess, leaving your money with your company. Like if you're working for a company, you've got a 401k, and I guess you could leave it there if you wanted to. Talk about that option.
Right, so that's one option. Of course, it's the easiest because you don't have to do anything, but it may not be the best option because you could pay higher fees. So you need to see what the fees are. And also, typically, your investment options are limited, so you don't have a large variety of investments to choose from.
Because you really want to get the best bang for your buck as you move on, because you don't know what your life expectancy is going to be, and maybe you didn't plan for enough, you don't have enough money, so you want to stretch that dollar. So let's talk about option two, and that's rolling it over to a discount broker.
Right. So I call this the option for the do-it-yourselfers. Okay. So you roll it over to an IRA, to a discount broker such as Vanguard, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, and there you have a large variety of investment options, from individual stocks to no-load mutual funds, exchange-traded funds, and also they have people on staff and advisors to help with the research and make choices. But you're doing it yourself, so you have to monitor the account and make sure you're making the best decisions.
And I guess if you read up enough on it and think you're an expert, I guess you could go that route. But then the other option is to go ahead and hire a professional investment advisor. But I know there are some things you need to look for if you're going to do that.
Yeah, so if you hire a professional, there's really 3 questions you should ask. It should be, how are they compensated? Is it fees, commissions, or both? Are they a legal fiduciary? A fiduciary has to put your interests first before theirs. And actually, the Department of Labor just released new rulings that by April 2017, anyone advising on a retirement account has to be a legal fiduciary, but that's a year from now before that comes into play. And then also, you want to make sure the investment strategy meets your needs. Make sure you understand it and it's the best investment strategy for you and that you're comfortable with it. If not, you need to continue to look for another investment advisor.
Now, some people out there maybe say, well, I don't really have enough money in my account to warrant the need for a professional advisor. But would a professional advisor be to help somebody maybe who doesn't have a huge amount of money in their retirement account?
Right, a professional advisor, there are professional advisors they'll help anybody with any amount of money, in the account, and just help, set a plan in place so that this is how much I can take from the account, this is what type of growth I'm expecting, and just really, set a plan for your retirement for you.
All right, so just in the same way when you look at stocks and there's past history, but you can't base all your investment decisions on past history.
Yeah, you cannot.
What about the credentials of a financial, professional investor?
Yeah, see, you want to make sure it's a credible financial advisor. So one person you can look for is a CFP, which is a certified financial planner. And so they have the credentials, and also, you just want to make sure it's somebody that's a legitimate financial advisor that would fit your needs.
All right, Kimberly Reynolds, some good information this morning. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
I'll still be working until I'm 80, but that's just the way it goes.